Yesterday, we told you that Mayor Bloomberg had decided they were going to clean up the park at 7 a.m. on Friday morning. They were going to go in and do cleaning, and then when they came back, they were not going to allow any tents or property to remain on the park, Zuccotti Park. Plus, they were going to take away sleeping bags, and you couldn't lie down and you couldn't sit down. In other words, they were going to crush the protests. Well, guess what happened? Well, two things. People fought back. But number two, they fought back in, I think, great ways, right? Not through violence, not through any physical action. They fought back through cleaning up. They said, oh, you want to clean? Great. We'll clean it around the clock. And they did. And they cleaned it to great effect, right? To take away their excuse of, oh, well, no, we're in favor of your First Amendment rights. We just didn't think that it was clean enough. My ass. So they cleaned it up perfectly. Furthermore, Russell Simmons came out and said, hey, you know what? I got this. If you're worried about the cost of the cleanup, I got a cover for you. Listen to what he said. This is founder of Def Jam Records. He said, Dear Mike Bloomberg, and this is on Twitter, I will pay for cleanup of Zuccotti Park to avoid confrontation. I don't want to go to jail, but I will be there ready. Oh, that's awesome. So he said, if you want to clean it up, I'll pay for it. If you want to come for a confrontation, I'm going to go down there and we're going to lock arms. That's the second part that I love. The unions, other supporters, people like Russell Simmons going down there and saying, we're all locking arms at 7 a.m. and we're not going to let you do this eviction. In other words, he called the mayor's bluff. Here, more Russell Simmons quotes. He says, quote, damn, looks like they're going to start a war out of this non-violent movement. This could set off lots of chaos. The law says the young people can stay. I love the mayor. My advice, don't allow this to go violent. And then he did one more tweet. He said, meet me at Zuccotti Park tomorrow at 7 a.m. There's no way the brave, patriotic young people are being kicked out. Now, look, I'm giving you Russell Simmons as an example of the people who did right. And I think he stepped up in a big way. But everybody stepped up. And they were there. And guess what happened? They folded. Bloomberg and the owners of Zuccotti Park said, okay, all right. Turns out we won't do the cleanup at this time. So you called their bluff, and it worked. I love it. And how'd you do it? You did it by sticking together, literally. Nonviolence, First Amendment rights, and you all went out there to protect it. This is just awesome.